and it's cold outside, and the wind is blowing.
What's up, BC? I'm Brian of Shamrock'n Records, and today I just want to kind of show you guys some new pickups, some new finds. Stores opened back up. I went digging with Jonathan, the Cheap and Cheerful record collector, last weekend. We went down to downtown Portland, Maine, and we hit a few stores, our regulars, our go-tos, and I got some stuff in the mail this week, and yeah, so I got a little stack here I figured I could show off, and yeah, so basically what we're listening to right now, I don't know why I just turned it down. This is Roky Erickson with Ockerville River. This came out about 10 years ago. This came out in 2010. This is on Anti. And this was, at the time, like Roky Erickson's like first new music out in like 15 or 20 years or something. There he is. You know, Roky Erickson from the 13th floor elevators. But I was shocked to kind of find this in a used bin. I wanted to shop in Portland. I've had this on CD since it came out. And I'll be honest, it's kind of something I kind of forgot about. I am a big Ockerville River fan, and I got most of their stuff on vinyl. And I always kind of forget about this one. I don't know why. It's a great record, though. And when I saw it in the used bin, I could not pass on this. So, Roky Erickson with Ockerville River. Another thing that I picked up, I picked this one up at Bull Moose. I was shocked to see this. I never find John Fahey. If you don't know, John Fahey is a guitar player. Very good finger picker. If you've heard of Leo Cocky is very similar to Fahey. Leo Cocky actually covers one of the songs on here, The Last Steam Train Engine. Leo Cocky actually covers that a couple times, I believe. This is a was recorded in like 65. This is a 1968 copy on Tacoma. But I couldn't pass. I got a really good deal at Bull Moose. They had it in their used bin for $7. And I never find Fahey other than his Christmas stuff. I see his Christmas record, you know, every so often, and his regular stuff is fantastic. If you're a guitar player and you have not heard of him, you should really check him out. He's one of the best. So yeah, let's see what else. I got a stack here, so I kind of gotta go quickly. Let's see here. Cheers, VC. Was shocked to find this. It's an original Cure record. And I was never a big Cure fan, like in high school. And recently, I've been kind of digging on them lately. And the last few months, I've been spinning more of my Cure stuff. And I wasn't planning on finding this. It has some ringware, but original Cure stuff is so hard to find. I could not believe I found this. So, another nice pickup. Another one I've never seen this out in the wild before. Thin Lizzy, Black Rose. And this the record looks great, but the sleeve has tape on the bottom, and somebody wrote their name, but I've never seen this one. And I've been trying to collect the Thin Lizzy stuff. So some Irish rock, Irish Irish hard rock, I guess. This stuff is hard to find. So I've been picking them up as I find them. This is a German press on Vertigo. Cool little label there. How you guys all doing out there? Been watching a bunch of videos lately, seen a ton of threads. See Ron Haggerty's thread. It's pretty interesting. And the contests. There's always tons of contests in the vinyl community, isn't there? I think that's why I've never done one. Maybe I'll do one if I ever hit 600. I'm closing in. So if I ever hit that 600, maybe I'll have to do one just to bug all of you guys with another contest that you'll have to do. I don't know. I've never done a contest, so. Let's see. This next one I was very excited to find. It's a copy of Mob Rules by Black Sabbath. Gold stamp promo here. But this is a Ronnie James Dio era of Black Sabbath, which I'll tell you, the Heaven and Hell record for me is something that was played in my mom and dad's house all the time. So I love the Dio era of Sabbath, and that Heaven and Hell record is kick ass. This one's good. I don't think it's Heaven and Hell, but it's good. It's got some great tracks. I mean, Turn Up the Night and Mob Rules are great songs. You can't go wrong with Sabbath or Dio. So, and it was really weird. Like, I was watching Jonathan's video last week. He made a video about this day that we went digging, and he had mentioned how one of the shops that we go to, Enterprise Records in Portland, Maine, typically the prices are a little bit more than this time that we went in there. I paid $5 for this, and it's in nice shape. It's in really nice shape. There's no scratches. There's no wear at all. I mean, $5. I got the Thin Lizzy for $10. I got this one at the same place, $5. They Might Be Giants. It's the EP that has We're the Replacements on it, which some people like to say that it's a song about the Replacements. You know, Paul Westerberg and the boys. They actually say, "Hey, where's Tommy Stinson?" But apparently, they say it's not about the Replacements. So who knows? And then there was apparently like a rumor started on like MTV that they were roadies for the Replacements. Crazy, stupid stuff. But it's a cool song. I love They Might Be Giants. And I could not pass on that original EP for $5. And then this one blew my mind because before the whole coronavirus thing, I saw this in that shop for $15. And then I go in with Jonathan last week and they had it for $5. So the guy just went crazy slashing prices. He probably needed to move product. Probably lost so much money during the whole pandemic. But this was a sealed copy of Golden Smog. I don't even know the name of it. Blood on the Slacks. Now, this is Golden Smog without Tweety. But, you know, Gary Loris and Dan Murphy, Mark Perlman. So you got some Jayhawks going on this record. But they cover a Bowie. They cover Starman by Bowie. They cover Tar Pit by Dinosaur Jr. But Golden Smog was a really cool like 90s alt country kind of super group that had like Jeff Tweedy and Gary Loris. Tweedy's not on that one, but whatever. It's still a cool record. I love Gary Loris. Gary Loris, in my opinion, is the Jayhawks. You know, him and Mark Olson. But I've dabbled with the Mark Olson solo stuff, and I wasn't a fan. So I quickly realized that Gary Loris is my favorite part of the Jayhawks. So I got 3 more records to show, and these were all pickups that I got online. And I will tell you, this first one that I'm going to show you is so far probably my favorite record of the year. I haven't picked up too many from this year. However, this one I found out about. Let me show it. Bonnie Light Horseman. Okay, Bonnie Light Horseman is a folk trio consisting of Anais Mitchell, Eric Johnson, and Josh Kaufman. Now, Anais has had her own solo stuff. One of her CDs that I have, what is it, Hadestown, came out probably in like 2010-ish. They actually turned into a musical. It's a great concept record. Eric Johnson is from the Fruit Bats, and then Josh Kaufman has played with the National. He's done things with Josh Ritter. But this record, I originally found out about a month ago. I was watching on YouTube, The Tallest Man on Earth did a live stream concert thing where he was taking requests doing covers. And somebody requested a song off of this record called The Roving. And Christian, The Tallest Man on Earth, played that song and it blew my mind. It was absolutely gorgeous. Because it's called The Roving. And basically, it's an old traditional song that they've redone. A lot of these songs are traditional songs, reinterpreted. But The Roving is like this love song where basically this guy is in love with his girlfriend Annie. And he starts realizing that Annie's eyes start roving, and she's checking other people out. And it's very sad. It would be great for my Sad Bastard videos. So, it's beautiful. I'm going to do a little spinach of this for you so you can hear this. Yeah, so I hope you guys dig that. I kind of think it has like a little bit of like a Mazzy Star kind of sound to it. Not like the whole record, but this song, for some reason, kind of has that Fade Into You kind of sound, I think. But the whole record's top notch. And there's actually another song on here. What is it called? 10,000 Miles. 10,000 Miles. It's the very last song, which, wow. I listened to the whole record yesterday for the first time, and I've since listened to the record 3 times. It just came in the mail, and I've listened to it 3 times in like the last day. But that last song, 10,000 Miles, is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It was written by Mary Chapin Carpenter, and it's just brought a wave of emotion over me. Just chills, tears. It's an absolute beauty of a song. So check it out. Actually, no, I'm gonna needle drop that song too. So you check it out.
My own true love. Farewell for a while. I'm going away, but I'll be back if I go 10,000 miles. If I go 10,000 miles, and the seas they will burn.
So I hope you like that. It's something I can't get enough of right now. Now we're playing a little bit of the Sonics just to kind of change it up a little bit. I got 2 left that I picked up. This next one is something that I started listening to my freshman year in college, and it's Fish. And this is a new reissue of Hookah. This is the triple black and white splatter edition, limited press. I missed out when this was reissued the last time. It came out for Record Store Day, probably maybe about 8 years ago, maybe in like 2012 it was reissued. I was a big Fish fan back in like my college days. This is their very first record, but it comes on this really nice splatter. And then the 6th side has like an etch of the, if you're a Fish fan, has an etch of that on the final side, on the E side. But this sounds fantastic. Chris Bellman. It's a Chris Bellman mastering, and it sounds incredible. So, I know Fish is one of those bands, you love them or you hate them. I'm one of the people that love them, at least their early stuff. I haven't really listened to them much in the last 20 years. But when I was in college, they were one of my go-to bands. I went to college on the border of Vermont, and, you know, they're a Vermont band, and you know, it was a big jam time in the, you know, the early 90s. Everybody was listening to jam music, you know, Fish and Blues Traveler and Mo and Dave Matthews, and that's what you listened to when you were in college. And I love this record. This is a staple for me, and I couldn't miss out on this. And my last one that I picked up was something that I've been seeking out, some of the Decemberist stuff that I didn't have, and I needed desperately a copy of Her Majesty. And these early Decemberist records are getting hard to find. And this isn't an original. This is like a 2010, 2012 reissue. It was like the 180, obviously the 180 gram. But even these are getting hard to find. And I finally found a copy that appeared on Discogs a couple weeks ago. It was like the last one on Discogs that was from the U.S. All the other copies from other countries, and I don't want to pay for that shipping. This one popped up on there for like $20. I scooped it up, and now I just need like castaways and cutouts, and I'll have most of the December stuff that I want on vinyl. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed what I picked up. I have a couple ideas for some future videos coming up, and I have to do a contest entry for Jonathan. He's gonna kick my ass if I don't do it. He keeps asking, when are you gonna make my contest entry? Jonathan, I'm gonna make one. Hopefully this week I'll make it for you, buddy. But anyway, take care, VC. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Cheers.